And welcome back to Writer's Block. We're gonna next go with Veruca, and she works here at Horseman, but she also has made those amazing bead art things up there with the Mario. Yep, you got the Yoshi coin. You got the Metroid, which is sick. You got the pony, which is
Like
sick.
you're trying to remember what's on the other side of that.
Dude, I'm doing a good job though.
Yes, you are.
The pony, if you like that stuff.
Nice qualifier.
If you like that stuff, I don't like that stuff. I'm
just
straight.
saying it looks good.
It looks good. No, it looks great. I just don't like My Little Pony.
You have to put a qualifier in front of it.
I am what is known as a man.
Oh, shots fired.
TJ's egg.
Right across the bow.
Ow, what the hell?
Don't hate on the bronies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
TJ will get
someone
upset.
needs to make money off of it.
She'll make money.
You can't just
They'll hate me. They'll buy it in spite of me.
Yeah.
I'll be the heel this store needs.
I am the heel this store has. You like My Little Pony in DC? Well, I hate My Little Pony in DC.
And I hate whatever town you come from. Oh.
Oh, fuck, I love
Actually,
that.
really
That joke
good.
never gets old.
Right,
CM Punk is such a joke.
Go. See?
So go.
Tell us
What do you
about
wanna
the
talk about?
process.
What process for what? Those
Beads,
stuff?
bro.
Mm-hmm.
I have a grid, and I lay all my beads down, and once they look good, I put wax paper over it, and I heat it up, and it sticks together. So there you go, the products.
Can't get easier than that.
Nope.
Do
Pretty simple in terms of.
you like freestyle the designs? Like,
No, some of them actually I've taken concepts from already online existing fan art, and sometimes I switch up the colors. I don't exactly agree with some of the shades they use, or sometimes I just like mix and match. Like the one I have, I made the Star Trek logo pendant. They didn't exactly have one that I liked, so I kind of improvised with what I've seen and kind of made a grid that looked good. So,
It's
yeah.
funny, I sold a bunch of those at Fan Expo. Like a bunch. And it was the easiest thing. I just put it on my shirt and I was just like, there we go. And I was like, oh my god! And I'm like, yeah, here you go.
No, you did.
Yeah, I was selling comics and everyone would just yell about the pin. And I'd be like, okay, it's $2.
Yeah.
Or however much you had it at that. I think it
Yeah.
was 4.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
The different prices.
Yeah.
They all have different prices and they're very good prices. Like, I said before we started this, when I was just setting up this, that I think the Mario and the different 8-bit stuff, I think that it like translates well to bead because it's pixels and it just looks really good. Like I think they look really good. Like they all look really good, but I think the 8-bit
It stays true that old school kind of
translated
feel.
really well. Yeah.
Yeah. You did a hell of a job with Mario.
Yeah.
If I was gonna buy any of them, but I'm poor, so I'm not. I would have bought. I would buy the Metroid, which is right on the bottom there, which is really good. I like it. Glows in the
That
dark.
one, yeah, that one glows in the dark.
Yeah.
It glows in the dark. That's the sickest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I have the Boo, you know, the Super Mario Ghost ones. I think they're sold now.
Nope, there's one right there.
Is there one there? Yeah,
I'll grab
this
it.
one, that one glows in the dark as well. I taped it. You can just pull it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them are glow in the dark. I'm planning to make like a whole set with like the Warp Pipe and Super Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and kind of sell as a set. So right now, like there are various prices. So the larger the 8-bit piece is, the more expensive it is because obviously it takes more time. But when I have like a whole set, eventually it'd be fun. Like, you know, you could decorate your fridge with the magnets. And it could be like, I don't know, instead of like $7 per piece, it could be like a combo for like, I don't know, $20 for like 6-7 piece combo. And you'll have the whole look. And your fridge would look like a video game. Yeah.
I've seen wall stuff like that, wall decals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That would just be way more work than just doing that.
Yeah.
So just do that.
There's-
Is what I'm saying.
more
Yeah.
So
practical.
just do that.
you don't have
Yeah.
the time to handle the other stuff.
Yeah, like you have
Yeah.
to like. It's like putting wallpaper on your wall. Who has time for that? Like,
Exactly.
you probably work like a full 9-to-5 job. Like why are you doing that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Just do
Stop
that.
it now.
Stop it. Just do
Don't
that.
do that.
You also got Space Invader stuff right there.
Yeah, some of them glow in the dark too.
Oh,
I see like Dawn
the
Rampa
light-colored
stuff
one?
though
Yeah.
too. Like that's a lot of just different things. You got the cats from Sailor Moon. Yeah.
Yeah, they're hair clips, pins. Some of them are like hair clips and pin combo.
Right.
You have
Some of them are
the
magnets.
companion cube, and we're not showing those. You have to come in and look at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to come in here.
Because that's too much effort on our part.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
more sales.
Talk to V. She'll tell
you had
you.
a
And you're doing
Pokemon
custom
thing,
made stuff, right?
Yes, I make custom made stuff.
Right.
In the future, I'll be making some. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with Zelda, there's this thing called Majora's Mask. The huge one. It's a huge 8-bit piece I'm planning to work on. It looks really nice, so it'd be like a nice kind of wall decal thing. It's
I don't
too
think they
big
can
for-
see it there,
for
but there's a
fridge.
key from Zelda there too.
Oh yeah, it's flat on the...
Yeah, I couldn't get that on there because there's no much room, but there's a key there. I like it.
There you go.
No, it's a boss key from.
Yes.
Link to the Past.
Look at that. Awesome.
Um,
And I still have to put this because I think this still looks cool no matter what. 8-bit Yoda. Dig it.
I was gonna say anyone else who's interested in these in the video game stuff, but
Yeah.
you know maybe Mario is not your style.
Yeah.
There is isn't there badges from Pokemon?
Yeah, I had Pokemon badges. Some people
Pokemon
bought
badges. Come on.
I had Pokeball and like the Boulder badge. I think it's a Solar badge. I mixed up the names.
Yeah.
But I had a whole bunch. I sold a lot, so I have to remake them again. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna try to attempt to make the newer badges, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
more complicated because
Yeah.
the images got more and more like intricate.
Yeah. So you're gonna see V selling a lot of this stuff at the conventions and all of that, the smaller conventions, right? At least the more manageable ones. So you can come and check it out and stuff like that. And
Come and pick up a freaking Pokemon badge. I was extremely tempted. Extremely. I
I
was
put
so.
some of them had
tempted.
magnets in the back, some of them had pins.
I would have got the
So you
pins.
could
yeah.
have like a
I
mash.
would've got the
You're like,
pins.
hey, look,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
mash. And you have all the badges.
there you go.
I'm still a 12-year-old boy. 20, like 10 years. Oh.
Yes.
You know, they're really good. A lot of them they sold really well from what I remember at the convention, and they're really good. They also have some of the heart, like you know, like the heart, the depleting heart.
Oh yeah, the Zelda
the
heart
Legend of Zelda.
life
Right.
heart
Yeah.
rates.
Yep.
I had them in different heart rates. Like some were like barely alive, and some were like half full, quarter full, and
It's
they're
a
like
little
different
disturbing,
colors.
you know that.
Somebody bought the one that had a sliver,
Yeah. I'm
sliver
like,
of a life. They bought it.
yeah, like
Yeah.
2 steps away from death.
They're like, that's just so mean.
yeah.
And they bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're really good. You
Yeah.
actually all come down and buy them
Yeah.
because like they're great, and I don't want to be like just kind of. I don't want to give in and buy them. Stop me, please. Dude, there's so many cool ones.
Yeah.
I want that Metroid one right now. God damn it.
So yeah, well, now you're finished talking about that, which is great and all. You
Alright.
have been getting into the female.
Wait, hold on.
No, I still got it over.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, never mind.
So you've
I
been
was-
getting into the female side of the comic
I
book
have no
world.
clue
Yeah.
what this is.
So V has actually been reading Catwoman to start off with, right? And now we have a tendency to be a little bit biased with this stuff because we do believe the reason why they did Catwoman was they over-sexualized her.
Oh,
right?
my bias is completely separate from that.
Oh yeah, but for me it was simply, did you really need to go down that road in order to sell a good character like Catwoman? Right, she's already sexy enough as it is.
No, man, you need that cleavo.
Yeah, you
That's
know,
what
it's
kids are
like,
calling it.
did you really
Cleavo.
need to have the cleavage? Do you
And
need-
just hold on a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you didn't. Do we really need to have the cleavage? You know, but that was my perception, and I just sort of dismissed it just like that because I wanted rather a good story. But V has a different concept to it.
Yeah, so I got curious, and I mainly tried to. Well, I'm genuinely more interested in female idol heroes and comics. So I picked this up, being curious about what the New 52 is about. And first image, I was talking to Sean about saying how the front cover didn't make sense. I mean, the illustration is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but the placement of why she would randomly be upside down on the roof of a building and pouring down diamonds that are probably very precious. I mean, as a girl, I personally would not want to be pouring diamonds backwards on top of a building. I would want to keep that, and let alone take off my shoes and my identity and reveal myself on the top of a building where there most likely is cameras around. So yeah, that was where Sean said this is to appeal to the
44, 40. Yeah, those
the
older
male
guys.
viewers, or
Yeah.
maybe the special
DC
female
fans,
viewers.
okay?
Yeah.
The
Their
guy-
demographic.
the guys that wish they could have this.
So I carried on, ignored it. You know, don't judge, don't hate.
Oh, we're hating. We're hating.
Okay, so
We hating.
I'm
it.
very
I'm
big.
pretty sure right before we started this, I was hating.
Yeah.
So I'm very big on visuals. So I'm noticing
Okay.
there's some actually changes throughout the illustrations. I mean, example, the front cover, her lenses are pink. So as you keep looking in, sometimes it turns like a gray sunglass color, and then it turns green. I don't know. Some people maybe don't really care about that, but you know, as a clothing designer, I see these changes, and I wonder how consistent it is.
They changed in the too.
Yeah, like 1, 2, 3 colors now already.
Oh, it's not even the
book
first
book
page.
hasn't even
It's not
started
even the
yet.
first
Yeah,
page.
I was pretty much butchering it before I even actually started going into the pages.
Yeah.
Oh man, you pulled a me. Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, I was really
I
killing.
nitpicked it.
Yeah.
I usually nitpick this shit.
Yep. V and I
So-
spoke about it. You killed it.
My first impression, okay, I thought, okay, maybe this is catered towards males because don't want to ruin. Okay, spoiler alert. You know, you can do
No, at
some
this
sort of
point there's
annotation.
no spoiler.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you
It's-
haven't read it
Yeah.
and you don't want
We'll
to see
drop
this
an
part, don't
invitation.
look at it.
Yeah.
It's 2
Or you
years
don't have
old.
to look at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oops.
for anyone who still wants to look at it, you know, for other chicks and whatnot. The front page is very revealing, very inappropriate. You're pretty much in this girl's room looking at her in her underwear. And she's getting her clothes on. And it felt like it was more focused on, obviously, her sexuality. And it wasn't really about dialogue or storyline at this point. It's just a lot of breasts and cleavages.
TNA people.
Vivo.
And
TNA.
pussycats flying around. This is not a metaphorical thing. It's literally there.
I was like, it's totally a medical. It's totally a medical vagina.
So at this point, it's like she's still
Awesome.
half dressed. You know, she's doing a lot of weird action poses. So this is what really caught me. Sometimes they would do really weird angles where anatomically it's not possible for you to crouch like this. I mean, it's a very raunchy position that unless you're in the raunchy, you know, atmosphere, you probably won't do raunchy poses in random public on the road like this,
Okay,
right?
wait, I
So
didn't, let me see.
You gotta take a look.
I mean, your legs don't really spread like that on a normal basis, even when you're landing. No,
What do you mean?
like
Like
it
that's
looks,
that's
that's broken.
How else were they gonna fit the
No,
cleavage
it's-
into this
yeah.
shot?
how else would the 45-year-old men like it? Like, come on, they have to have that shot.
So, carrying on.
Always start with
Look
the
at her
boobs,
legs.
and the rest of the shot
Look-
makes
no,
sense.
No. See her legs? They didn't break under under the extreme position it's in. So she's a strong female character, and that's
There you go.
All artists start at
So,
the boobs.
ignoring this whole
Yeah.
objectifying her body, I kept reading on, and the storyline actually started getting really interesting. I like how every time it was her dialogue, you could see her box, and it would have like a little red scratch mark, and you would know it's her talking, and it's like an inner dialogue. I guess they do that for other heroes
Yeah.
too. I
yeah,
noticed.
they do. They
So
started.
this is
that's
my
like the
first
norm
time
now.
seeing it, so
Yeah.
I like that. So I keep reading. The storyline gets really, like, very interesting. I guess it's kind of like an assassin point of view. And I like how they actually start getting really elaborate with the drawings, and it wasn't so much focused on sexuality at this point. I felt like they were probably trying to lure the readers in the beginning, but then midway, I feel like it's also catering to females because it's about, you know, a woman growing up and having a really traumatizing past where she loses a friendship, you know, and there's a lot of sexual abuse and everything, right? So it's not about sex at this point. It's really cool.
From what I remember of that comic, she does a lot of sex.
But then the shocking part came, okay?
Yeah, okay, I do remember this correctly. Then
It's like a love. Honestly, it's like a love comic, like a weird romantic not comedy, romantic action kind of thing, like dating chick. I don't know, chick novel, because she has
I'm
this
sure
like
that's what DC
love-hate
was going
relationship with Batman, and
going Batman to the best.
Sean was saying how he was surprised how she managed to even strip off. Okay, yes, she does it with him. She does it with him in this comic. Yeah. And this is probably what every
Awesome.
chick's female come true is, because I've never really seen much of this, like to this extent. They've always kind of had like implications. What also bothered me is that his cape is super extra long here for no reason. Like, you can trip on it. Like, no hero would want to practically wear this for any practical reasons.
You've talked
Oh
about
god, I was
this.
gonna be like, this is a
It must
band.
be a new year.
Yeah.
So,
Isn't it
okay,
on the band topic list now?
Yeah.
here are the
Fucking kidding.
raunchy scenes. Okay, this is where it's like this is like
Most
the soap.
explicit sex.
Yeah, this is like the soap opera TV scenes that you would normally
X,
typically see.
X.
Sean said something
X
about
rated.
how he's surprised that Catwoman was able to tear off his his costume without being electrocuted or something. Because apparently he has some sort of special.
Yeah, he has
when
a
Batman
defense
has a
mechanism.
boner, when Batman has
Yeah.
a boner, then he deactivates
Yeah.
for quick access.
Yeah, I know.
All I know is that the dialogue here, she talks about how she's kissing him and she tastes this steel-like flavor of the aftershave he puts on to protect his skin that is exposed, not covered in his suit. And that's as far as the extent as I know in what his suit capabilities are in here.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
his lips are steel. Is
Yeah.
what it is. He's-
Me, I would
here-
be
here's
like,
here's
yeah.
the money shot.
Yeah. So for me, as I was saying, I'm like, look, you know what? You try to attack Batman just like that, you grab his suit, you're getting electrocuted. Isn't that what it was all the time? Somebody tries to kill him or they try to unmask him.
But I guess if you were to say over-sexualizing, this would be it. I mean, like, it comes to a point where this doesn't even look like a dress anymore. It's just...
It's just
it's
cloth.
just loose cloth
Yeah.
arranged
It's a
in
dish
a way
towel.
where
Yeah.
it's almost
Yeah.
like you can almost consider it a dress.
Yeah, it's leftovers from Fabricland.
She
That's
tripped-
so bad.
She
Yeah.
tripped in the garbage heap and
Yeah, I know.
It came out with a
Dude,
dress.
I just need to put something together.
But it's cute. It shows how they're flirting, how Batman knew her identity all along. She has apparently no
Yeah.
idea, yet she's Catwoman. So, I don't know. It gets fun. There's quirky humor in it, and there's really traumatizing scenes, which led me into wanting to read, the 7th issue?
Yeah.
Because this is issue 1 to 6.
Yeah.
So I went online, and they had it scanned for free. I think it was I forgot, it's called Dollhouse or something, I forget. I think it was 1 issue. That was when I started losing interest. I don't know, maybe it's the fact that in the 7th issue, she started allying with this random guy who's part of the cop industry, and he was working with her, but then she starts sleeping with him, and I thought she was exclusive with Batman, so it's almost like they're just swinging everywhere now and
Batman does a lot of swinging.
hooking up with all sorts of different people. But yeah, it didn't seem as engaging anymore, and the illustration felt like it got a little sloppy, and it went away from this relationship with her and Batman and more towards these weird cult people underground that was trying to collect humans as dolls or something.
So you want to know why?
Yeah.
You want to know why that's the way that is?
Why?
They changed creative teams at I think 6.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fail.
Well,
That's
that
why.
got the VUCA F.
Yeah.
So,
Because I was like, it's so good. I want to know more.
Yeah.
I like how in
It's like-
one sentence I completely destroyed it.
It
Yeah.
just went like that. Well, now I know why. It just seemed like off topic. It just changed. The mood changed. Everything changed.
It's Liefeldian artwork. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Oh, God, I'm glad-
I mean, I don't hate the 7th issue. It's just this mood carrying from 1 to 6. I wanted to carry it on.
Yeah, yeah.
So in that sense, it was discouraging. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You see, so again.
I destroyed a review with one sentence.
Yeah. Well, no, it's.
Well, I read the 7th one, so it makes sense why you would
Well,
say
no,
that.
and,
If it
and,
changed
and this
the-
is always the problem with the New 52.
no, that was the biggest problem with New 52.
I would even.
Yeah,
I would say.
and we're talking consistently.
Wait, this is
Consider-
what
Yeah.
other comics.
Except for the comics that needed it,
Yeah.
like Teen Titans.
Well, Teen Titans needed a lot
Or
of
just
help.
burned itself. It just.
Yeah, Teen
Well, they
Titans
didn't
needed
Seriously,
a
how
lot of
many?
help.
I swear this is the only time I've ever heard of Teen Titans being cancelled.
Yeah, yeah,
Usually, like the creative team just moves away from it.
yeah.
Here it's just like, nope.
No,
We're
and
gonna
it's
stop
like,
this
but
now.
here's the thing. Like I was going through different issues from the other New 52 books. You know, one book that was really interesting, and that one they never gave a chance. You have to take a look at those books. They're in the box actually.
Which one?
Voodoo,
Oh, Voodoo.
Ooh.
right?
I was gonna say my example for. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Book that got super canceled before it was done its course was Deathstroke.
Static Shock.
No, that was just they got the wrong writer and it just plummeted into the
No,
ground.
Static Shock is like, you guys are bastards. You had no right to cancel it, right? You
The problem is
you
they-
totally destroyed Mr. Terrific,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
And so
The only thing
there
I can
goes that.
remember from the Mr. Terrific comic is that he had a sexual relationship with Supergirl. No, Power Girl.
Power Girl, yeah.
Huh.
That's the only thing I can remember from the comic book.
And he had
And he was black.
yeah, and he
Tattoos.
Okay,
had the tattoos, which is like,
Smartest man in
So
the world.
everyone,
tattoos
so
his-
like
the
every other
catchphrase.
person in DC now has a tattoo. Is that what it was?
45-year-old man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It was just
Yeah, everyone knows
stupid.
hand wraps is what is cool now with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids' hand wraps.
It's hand
45-year-old
wraps.
man's like, I would have loved to got a tattoo, but too bad I'm old.
Yeah. But you see, the thing is, we got someone in UV that gave you your honest opinion on a new 52 book, which we've been harping about for the last year.
Yeah, that's the most
Right.
unbiased opinion you can
Yeah.
get from this show. Actually.
Exactly.
Yeah, we brought someone who wasn't part like us
We
three.
didn't coerce you. I just gave you the book to read. We didn't say
There was
anything
there
else.
was no inside like say
There
this
was
is
no-
bad or else
Yeah,
you're fucked.
exactly.
There was no under the table deals. Here you go,
Dylan,
Ruben.
you're
Here's
broke,
your-
Dylan. You're broke, Dylan. Don't do
It actually was empty. That was what's funny.
There's my money. No.
No, but I mean, and it's
Oh,
true,
what
and it
Nothing.
just
Oh, okay.
it just goes to show you the state
It's not
of New
just
52.
us.
Yeah, you know.
You can't just blame us.
Yeah,
No, but yeah, it's a problem. They're fixing it now, but you know,
What are they fixing? Or how are they fixing
I
it?
know
They're not
fixing it.
screwing up as much.
Like by switching writers?
Putting
Yeah.
the good writers where they should be.
yeah, they're getting more solid writers. They took a lot of chances with newer writers on New 52, which I think was a mistake because
Right.
if it was like old, like if it was just normal DC, then yeah, give the new writers a chance because you know they have something to work with.
Yeah,
But here you're imposing so many different dumb rules on them. Like your hero can't be out. He couldn't be a hero for more than 5 years.
yeah,
And a whole bunch of other shit they have to follow. It's like that's not what you give the new guy in the industry.
Yeah.
You give them something that has a very established history and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and then they can work themselves into
that's
it.
exactly right. Because you have to remember, these are the guys that were reading those books 5 years prior, so they have an understanding of the character for what you created yourself beyond 5 years. So that's what we all grew up with. If someone came to me and said, Sean, you have to write Mr. Terrific, I'm sorry. But I would say no, because if you tell me as well, you have 5-year history, no, I knew Mr. Terrific when he had the cool ass jacket with the T-spheres and stuff like that. You couldn't get better than that. That's what he had to be.
That started as a lame costume and it turned into the best costume
The
ever.
best costume, yeah. I'm like, badass jacket. I'd wear that jacket out on the street. Right? That's how cool it was. But the problem is, you take that and you destroy it. For what? A tattoo. Bullshit.
I think
Right?
that I think the comic that I would say from DC, like I was liking the new direction, the new
Yeah.
writer, and it was interesting, and then they gave it to Liefeld and it went to shit, would be Deathstroke.
Yeah.
The first 6 issues of Deathstroke are really good.
And you know what happened? Deathstroke didn't recover till issue 17. I was looking at some of the books. You could tell that hit that they did with Liefeld, that just destroyed momentum.
And look what happened now. He killed books, got fired, blasted DC on Twitter.
for him being shitty.
Yeah. Good job, DC.
Yeah.
Well, so see, it's not just us. We have
Yeah.
someone else here who
And Liefeld apparently.
Yeah.
we have someone else and Liefeld who are unsatisfied with the direction DC took in the last 2 years.
Well, and it's like, no, you just don't do that. It's even when we're looking at the artwork, I'm like, oh my god. It's like Deathstroke meets Brigade. That's
Man,
what
I'm the guy
artwork-
who keeps bringing up Brigade.
Yeah,
Why are
I
you
know.
bringing up Brigade?
No, but
Oh, I
that's
thought you
what
meant that was like a plot.
No.
That would have been awesome.
If it was Deathstroke kills Brigade, yeah, I'd beat it.
Yeah.
No, Brigade kills Deathstroke.
No, but it's
I'd be
like,
so down for that.
Come on, are you kidding me? It's like the same thing. It's like there's no change to this, and it's just horrible, and it's so sad to see it, and it's that they picked a character like Deathstroke for him to try save, and it just made it worse, and it's only started getting better from like issue 17, I think, when the new artist went on and it started
Well, I think
becoming
that,
interesting.
Well, I think in general that DC has a more bright year ahead of them. Hopefully, I have something to say about that when we get to my stuff. But
Yeah,
I have something to say about that.
Forever
My
Evil.
stuff, too.
but yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway,
Yep. It was good.
V, Hell of a job.
Thanks.
And we'll
All
see you all next video.